Hey guys, today we're doing a foodie video and I am so excited because this is my favorite Spanish dessert to make. And you can find it at Spanish bakeries and stuff like that, but where I live there's no Spanish bakeries, so I just learned how to make them. So stay tuned and you will know how to make them too. Alright, what you are going to need is puff pastry sheets. And it's not like the Pillsbury Doughboy kind of roll out, pop up thing. No, not those. You need exactly these. And if when you open the box, it comes with a coupon if you want to buy more. So if you end up liking what we're making, you can buy more. So there's that. You will need Guava paste. People call it Guava, Guava, whatever, paste. But this comes in a pack like this. It comes also in a can. And it's like a Goya can. You can get it at your local like Spanish market and stuff like that. The pastry sheets, you can get it at the section in Walmart for like their fruits and stuff like that. At least in my Walmart, that's where they are. But just look for puff pastry sheets. And they look like this. It's like a dough. And you are also going to need powdered sugar for after we bake all this stuff. You are going to need it. So for this stuff, we are not going to use a full sheet of how this is made. Let me move you. We are not going to use a full sheet like this. You can, but I like making them smaller bites so they can last longer. We are going to cut this in half and cut this in half. Only because I want things to last long. To cut this, I used a good edged knife where it's not all jagged right here, because then it will tear through the pastry and I don't want it to make it look bad. So let me do this side. Okay. Cut that in half. Honestly, we can use these wax papers for when we're cooking, so I don't throw them away. Because I don't have wax paper and I don't want to use aluminum foil because that's just going to stick everywhere and I ain't trying to have it. So, you see, like, you can have it exactly like this. Put this layer on top and close it up. Because we're going to put the Guava paste right in the middle. So we're pretty much making our own little donut. But I'm not going to do that. I like making smaller bites only because right here, this is 6 of them instead of 3. With having them be put in half, like this, you have 6 of them made instead of this layer going on top of these. So let's just do that and open up the Guava paste. You see the brand, that's the brand name, but you can also get a Goya brand.
So let's slice this really thin. Let's do a couple slices.
So we cut those slices, and all you do, take one piece look inside. See, probably need to move, get some more. You just want to make sure that all bites have some Guava paste, because if all you get is dough and not the actual filling, then that's kind of disappointing. All you do is close it. You can get a fork. And then you put these on a baking sheet. Follow directions on the back of the box for how long you put it for, which is put it to 400 degrees and you cook it 400 degrees and you cook it until it's golden brown, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, however you want to check on it for. So I'm going to do that and line it up on my baking sheet. Okay guys, this is the last of the two that I am folding up to make. Also, these are also called Pastelitos de Guava. If you didn't know what they're called in Spanish, it's just because I know you can find other videos like this, but they're kind of outdated. So this is an updated version of it, and I love making these. So you preheat your oven to 400 degrees and you put these in there for 40 minutes. So when 40 minutes is up, I will be right back to show you how to put the powder coating on it. How I store the leftover Guava is putting it in plastic wrap and putting it in a Tupperware container. I just used an old butter container that is now a Tupperware container. Now for preparing the powdered sugar to go on top of the pastries, I use the lid of one of the aluminum serving trays. Like if you're having a cookout and you use the aluminum trays for food, I'm using that for this only because it doesn't need to be so amazing in serving, because you're gonna eat like half of it anyway, girl. And this is good with like coffee. I don't drink coffee, but this is 1 cup. Probably use, depending if you made it the way I did or if you made more, is how much powder you're gonna use for it. I like mine coated really well because I love powdered sugar. So let me use a spoon, because when these come out, you can drop them in there right away while they're hot, and then you just bury them in there. So that's how it looks, a good layer of powdered sugar. Okay guys, they are all done. Yes, some of them did burst open. That just means I didn't close them right. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna eat them. You still gonna eat them shit. So you can take them off and put them into the powder. Let me set this down. Yes, they are hot, but you work fast and you will be fine. Take a spoon or remove all these on top of each other while you work on some of them. Now, I said it was going to be in there for 40 minutes, but mine were in there for, what's 11 minus 40? So 30 minutes. So if you end up doing big ones, it would probably make it a longer time, but since I did small ones, it was a shorter time. But always, no matter what, check on them, because while you are doing it, you are going to smell the guava, so you don't want it to burn. Now you just leave them in the powder for when you're ready to eat them. Now there is all of them with all the powder minus my hands. Well guys, there you have it. That is the end of how you make pastelitos de Guava. And here is the first bite. Really good. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next one. Bye.